Hello, it is 8 a.m. on Friday, July 22nd, 2016, and I am at work because I'm always at work. That's why I make good money. Anyway, I haven't recorded anything lately because I was a little bit mopey after coming back from Ireland. I had a really fabulous, wonderful time. It was the best time ever. Um, I adore my Irish gentleman, still ridiculously besotted with him. He is the most captivating, fascinating man I have ever met, and spending time with him in person just reminds me of how amazing he actually is and how blessed I am to have such a wonderful individual in my life. But it also puts into sharp contrast the fact that he is in my life a very small percentage. Like, we talk to each other every day, we have interesting, in-depth conversations, but I see him once a year for a few weeks. And they're wonderful few weeks, but I would like to see him maybe once a week, every week. That would be fabulous. Like, I'm a busy lady. I don't really have time to see somebody every single day. But if I could say see him every Saturday, or say, I don't know, 3 Wednesdays a month, that would be grand. That would be grand. That would make me so happy if I could just see him once a week, every week for the rest of my life, as opposed to once a year, every year, for as long as I can continue to afford it. Although I did bring up the possibility of him coming and visiting me, which previously was a non-starter for me. I was not at all interested in that possibility, but things in my personal life have shifted a bit, and so I'm more willing to potentially have him come out here. Although that still means everyone I know would want to meet him, and that's a little bit of pressure. Just a tiny bit of pressure that I don't really wish to put onto him just yet, but it would be nice. Maybe next year, if he came here. Then I could see him twice a year. He could come here, I could go there. It would be grand. See how my life is. See how my life is. I am trying to figure out how to see somebody 2 times a year. This is why I did not post videos before, because I would just be like, why? In all of them about him, because he's amazing and far away from me. But I'm still very lucky to have such a certain type of person in my life. I'm very lucky to have this gentleman as part of my life. So, you know, life is a long time. Who knows what the future may bring. Anyway, I have rambled a lot about him, but that's why I haven't been posting videos, because I did not want to just like pour emotion all over YouTube, even though I do create these videos to pretty much curate my own existence so that I have a permanent, lasting record of who I am and what I cared about at this moment in time that I can look back on and reflect on when I'm older. I don't think older me is going to have any problem remembering younger me's like mopiness after coming back from Ireland. So, and also, like I said, there have been some changes in my personal life that I'm not going to go into great detail here about, because they're kind of upsetting. My parents have decided to move somewhere else for their retirement, which is understandable. They've made choices that they feel are the most logical for them and for their continued state of mental well-being. But I feel that the things that are influencing them are going to be a deterrent, and that they will face a lot more unpleasantness in their new situation than they are currently anticipating. And it's very upsetting to me, aside from the fact that I'm losing the very close family network that I currently have, and my sister-in-law is kind of having a bit of a meltdown over it too, and my brother is doing that stoic thing that he does, and my son's kind of like, you know, his grandparents are a huge part of his life, and our family gatherings are very meaningful to all of us, and it's upsetting to be losing that component. And they're like, oh, you can come stay with us. I'm like, I'm not. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm going to want to travel for Christmas to go to some place that is not going to be my home. It's not like, this is our house and we celebrate Christmas in our house, we celebrate Easter in our house, we celebrate all of the holidays, all of our personal things together as a family, and we have family traditions and we do certain things. Moving to a new environment, that place will have no special memory, it will have no special meaning to me. I'm not going to wish to uproot my entire existence to fly to a new city to spend like 2 weeks sleeping on somebody's couch for Christmas. That sounds like hell. I'm sure other families do this and they have no problem, but I was of the opinion that they can come visit us here. We're all here. They can come here too. We don't have to uproot our existence and move to where they're moving. Which, P.S., who wants to spend Christmas in Vegas? No one. Anyway, that's another reason I've been kind of like quiet, because I don't really want to dwell on these decisions that my parents, as capable, intelligent, rational human beings, are fully able to make, but I think they aren't looking at the full ramifications of their situation. Anyway, that's me. Also, a lot of really unhappy things have been happening in the news, and I've just been kind of glum and unhappy. But I am not going to be glum and unhappy anymore. I have given myself a month. It has been almost a month in 3 days. It will have been a month since I came back from Ireland, and a month is quite long enough to mourn for something, especially when I still am in quite constant contact with the thing I am mourning. But I don't get to sit next to him. I wrote such long, mopey blog posts. You guys are so lucky that I contained all of my sap for the typing instead of the talking, because seriously, I was just like, emotion. I am done talking about this. Tomorrow, I will probably not record a video, but Monday, I will not be talking about being mopey, about being back from Ireland. I swear, it is my life goal to not make any more sad girl posts or blogs or anything else about that situation. We'll see how well I go.